Back to our top story now. Investigators are working to find out how a 3-year-old Seaside girl died. They found that young child at a home on 3rd Avenue just before 11 o'clock yesterday morning. KOIN Local 6 reporter Sally Showman is there live tonight with the new information in this developing story. Sally?
Kelly, the little girl's father is telling police he was asleep with her on the couch inside this house. He says when he awoke, she was not breathing. But it's a story that's not adding up with police or neighbors.
You don't expect these things in your neighborhood. You don't expect them in a community this small, but...
This sleepy Seaside neighborhood awoke to tragedy yesterday morning.
I hope to God that it's not what we think it is. I really do.
Police responded to this house after a 911 call of an unresponsive 3-year-old. The girl's father told first responders he awoke to find his daughter not breathing on the couch next to him. Medics pronounced Nika Hissel dead immediately.
Healthy child. There's no indication that there's anything wrong with this child. So anytime a 3-year-old healthy child dies, that's going to raise suspicion.
Suspicions from the police department and neighbors like Jim Ballas.
It's just surreal to me.
He says he hears yelling directed at the 3-year-old on a regular basis.
Cussing at her, telling her to get in the house in a very, very stern way.
Scott Coates lives next door and says he heard yelling just yesterday morning.
When it was about 10 to 15 minutes it went on before the police actually arrived. So.
A man who identified himself as Nika's grandfather visited the house today.
I know nothing until a medical examiner.
The coroner is not releasing a cause of death yet, and no arrests have been made, but police say depending on the outcome of their investigation, the father could be a person of interest.
After we get toxicology back from the autopsy reports, ruling out any other kinds of things, then yeah, he's obviously going to be a person of interest in regards to the nature of the suspicious death.
Neighbors are left wondering if there's something more they could have done.
Where do you step in with people these days? You don't know, and it's kind of, unfortunately, it takes incidents like that to really start telling the community maybe it's time to step up against these actions.
Now, I just got off the phone with Ketchikan police who confirmed that Nicholas Heil, this 3-year-old's father, was arrested just last February, 5 months ago. And he was arrested for assault in the 4th degree and domestic violence. Reporting for you live in Seaside, Sally Showman, KOIN Local 6.